College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Let me share that shit real quick.
The Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To the air, it's Roberson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Snow. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
That last completion sets him up on second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy
wasn't
is a
even
big
close.
part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And that's the guy you got to try to avoid when throwing the football. He leads the nation in interception. The dude is an absolute ball hawk. You are asking for something bad to happen when you throw his way, and they're lucky he didn't pick that one.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Damn it.
Makes the grab.
Good ball.
It's Recksteiner. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, take a second and think about Buffalo defensive players. Remember Khalil Mack? Well, last year, Sean Doak and Red Murdoch led the NCAA in tackles. David, why does it seem like some schools just have that as part of their identity?
It's just fun. They just find those undersized guys that hunt, that play football, that play with aggressiveness. And to have the #1 tacklers in college football on your defense, A, that means you played a lot of snaps. B, that means you got a couple of dudes.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Making side adjustments here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Right down the middle.
I'm just staring at the left side of the field. Jesus.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Going for it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. And he makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Roberson. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the wideout.
Jesus Christ, bro.
It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Cook.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Give to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's too easy.
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, man, I suck. The fuck is this?
Second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Dude.
He's going up top. And they wanted
Oh, my goodness.
Pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Cook. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Now facing a third and long. He might want another play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. That's caught. It's Paul. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To throw, it's Roberson. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And the Bulls line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll use the running game on first and
That worked.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Unsuccessful second down.
Scoring inside the 5 is so fucking difficult.
So what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buffalo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire. And
Are you still running the FanDuel weekly thing? Like the fantasy FanDuel thing?
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
But if you do. Oh yeah, I'll fucking take the bait.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
But
Quarterback making adjustments. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt.
bum on my foot.
It's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
To the air on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Picks up the first down. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a...
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd and 1.
Is that dude really 6'8"?
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive.
I feel like they made the swap mechanic a little OP this year.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Quick strike complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take
Get your ass down
the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations. And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's McMillan.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Red Wolves. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. And he got smacked just as he released a pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On the ground, it's Cook.
Damn, too fucking fast.
Pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd.
That dude's a dog. I was looking at your team. Cam Cook's a fucking dog.
Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Facts, I'm actually paying attention to Buffalo and shit this year. Kind of dope.
Come to the line on 3rd down, trying
How
to
you
keep
feel
this
about your
drive
boys
alive.
after that Oklahoma game?
They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard
That was
on
good.
3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Dude, that's big facts.
Just a great
Yeah.
job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop
He did
the
really
run.
struggle against the blitz too. I saw though too. It was like I don't know how many completions, but
Settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
I know I'm just a hater, but I don't think you guys are gonna do shit with Sharon Moore as the coach either. I don't think he's that dude.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46.
That's true too. Yeah.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. That's caught. It's Cook. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
Yeah, I feel like there's a school pretty close to y'all that just takes all the good receivers, makes it tough.
You got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The run from the shotgun. Thrust that arm out. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped. And this veteran junior running back comes up with an nice
Still so
play.
funny to me, bro.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's
Yeah.
why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure.
Bro.
That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But
100%.
once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down.
I just haven't seen somebody like Chris being that big.
First down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt
Yeah.
you running it.
I mean, he's been OC before. I just am curious about his play calling.
They like to throw
Hopefully he
to
learned a little bit from Chip.
perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle.
Damn.
Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I don't think I've ever got that to work.
Get off one more play before quarter's end.
I don't think I've ever got that shit to work where you like fake the snap and get the defense to bite.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh!
Pass is incomplete. It's the final play.
That was a great throw too.
Fourth quarter is coming. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So on 4th
Damn, I
down,
kind of wish he would have been
comes the
same
field goal
spot.
Kicker in a huge spot. Good right down the boulevard. They have taken the lead here in the 4th. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to play. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on first down.
Damn it.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders.
Just
You're in the
cooked him.
4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial it.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Roberson. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space.
Block in the back.
Inside the touchdown, Buffalo. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running back searching for a hole.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field.
Dude, so I think we playing fantasy this week. I got a question for you. I don't know how I just got that. Fucking in the draft, you had the pick right after me, and I was in the party, and they said, I think your name too was Lamarvelous. If I wouldn't have taken Lamar where I did, would you have picked him right there?
Football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead.
Because I picked him, and everybody they were all like, Lamar was going off the board the next pick, pretty much. I was like, oh shit, I forgot that's Lon's boy.
Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Alabama.
Yeah, because I took him pretty early too.
Football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I got you. Every time you were in one of my leagues, you took a running QB. I think you had Justin Fields like a couple years ago.
Inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion
Yeah.
from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
No fucking way, bro.
Breaks into the
Golly.
out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The safe call.
I whiffed so bad.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He tosses one high and deep on the left side. And they dialed up the shot, but they couldn't hook up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense.
It's hard on college football, but on Madden it feels like the jump ball is so easy to me.
Trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, tough.
Fires it incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended.
Are you getting rid of Kyler after the first year? Or are you going to run it back?
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll move the tight end. To the air. It's Wimsatt. Quick completion on the out route. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Great team defense on that run play.
I doubt it happens in this dynasty, but it'd be cool if somehow you got to Michigan and I got to Ohio State.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Right. Didn't even get to use Bryce, but I feel like, dude, for some reason, Bryce is always in the transfer portal after the first season, so might be able to bring him in.
Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Get there. Get there. No. Oh, no.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd.
It was a red throw. I can't even believe he had a chance, honestly.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit.
Right.
He'll try to really get into
For some reason, the pure runner, like quarterback types, are so hard to throw with.
He'll feel the punt and try to make something happen. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Wimsatt. That's reeled in. It's Baldwin. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left. You've got the horse.
No way, bro. Oh, my God.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a
Yeah,
shot.
facts,
They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Now the play fake. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That
Bruh. The drops are getting to be outrageous.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game,
I thought he landed with it at first.
Touchdown. They need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Savage. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle.
But held on to that. Come on.
They'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run.
Oh, you got a pure runner, too.
Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Buys a little time.
That was a dot.
Touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, Listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
No way. Bruh, no way.
Side kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
No way. What a dipshit. You just let it bounce off your fucking helmet, buddy. Oh my god.
Drive comes from the 38-yard line.
I thought this shit was over.
Wants to throw on.
I thought this bit was over.
It's Baldwin. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
To the air on first down. There's the pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got the quick pass. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
30 seconds feels like an eternity.
This 2-minute situation, he makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's picked off, and they
Get the fuck down. Oh my god. Good game, bro. That was wild.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands.
Good luck in fantasy this week too, bro. I think it's me against you.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They